Vermentino's vineyard workers diddle their own mums, and one of them does that too. Why is that?
A curious land, this.
Which of you two was from Vermentino and which one was from Coronata? Because honestly,
Most
behave.
the locals believe all that tribe.
I do not know who of these two is in the right or who is in the wrong, who started this feud or who is merely just continuing it till there's no tomorrow. But what I do know is that this is already going way too far. It's one thing for there to be stuff going wrong with your vineyard. It's another if people are going missing. Like, for example, the Vermentino... this was Vermentino, right? Yeah, the Vermentino vineyard, which apparently... They are a very rich family, for their property spreads very far, I think. But their blacksmith was missing. Where did I find that blacksmith or armorer? I found them all the way somewhere in an abandoned camp here. I mean, I don't know what the hell is going on, but I do know one thing. This bloody wine war feud needs to end. And... yeah. I really feel like I want to take a little bit of time out of my schedule to solve the issues, Mr. Guardsman. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. By the looks of things, all of the Coronata vineyard problems are isolated towards this side of the river, and the Vermentino ones are over here. And I was already fairly well on my way with clearing those troubles just by being a nosy little bugger like I normally am. But... yeah, I've got a feeling that I want to check out these two first while I'm at it. Maybe I can visit Corvo Bianco at the same time and quickly check on how the garden is coming along. And maybe spend some extra money now that we have a whole lot more money to finally, Roach, get you your bloody stable. Your proper stable. I'm sure you will appreciate that, right? I mean, I will appreciate it. So, I'd say, wherever this will take us, let's try and see if we can fix these issues, and then maybe once everything is done, once both of them finally have got their issues solved, we'll maybe be able to get them to talk with one another. Because this has to end. And our first stop seems to take us all the way in the direction of what looks to be arc spores. It's always the bloody arc spores, isn't it? Just never something else, always arc spores. And they were cursed ones, they were definitely cursed ones. I cursed their very being at this point in time, because bloody hell. Either way, that will do. One golden aureole will do. Let's do a little bit of uprooting of this madness. And hey, got a treasure. I'll definitely not say no to guard a treasure. Hello, my friends. How are you doing? You, please, bugger. Right off. Thank God for golden aureole. Seriously, thank God for golden aureole. Where would I be without golden aureole? Are you really pushing me right into your bloody bulbs? You two are teaming up way too much. You need to go. Thank God for bloody golden aureole, because I would be dead were it not for golden aureole. Right. Yeah, you just keep on jumping all over the bloody place. Yes, stay away. Go into the very hard to reach spots. I hate bloody arc spores. Alright, let's try that again. Attempt number 2. How horrible can this possibly go? Oh, I forgot my cursed oil, didn't I? I totally forgot my cursed oil. I at least got my golden aureole ready, but... ah, bloody hell. I mean... those... bloody blasts right in my face. They keep on pushing me back. They stun me so much to the point where I just get into so much bloody trouble like that. It's just... a lot of trouble in regards to just outright dealing with you. You know what? Here we go. How about I place this one down? Will you like that? I will like that. You need to bloody well bugger off, and I need to get out of there. Like, why are those things so sensitive in regards to just outright exploding once I get near? Just, God! Why, arc spores? Why are you going over there? Why not come over here? I mean, there were... You don't have any bulbs nearby. Okay, can you place? That's it, that's it. And of course... Okay, you know what? You are just an outright... I hear you. An outright bloody bother, that's what you are. This is just a game of cat and mouse to you, isn't it? But our game ends today. Ha! I hate arc spores. And I don't think I will ever not hate them. Because, God, they are just bloody dangerous. Either way. That issue now solved. Issue not yet solved entirely. Can I?
Looks like an archospore killed him.
No, it was a bat. A bat totally killed him. Although the bat did not set fire to this place. A heavy brass key, a letter on elegant stationery, and Fistek. Well, maybe the Fistek was responsible.
A letter and a key. In a place like this? That'd be interesting.
For sure, which means time to investigate. A letter on elegant stationery. Read these orders carefully, for I will not tolerate any blunders. Report to the agreed upon location tomorrow and collect the next delivery of seedlings. We must intensify our efforts to infest Vermentino. Be at pains to arrive at time, for the team from the other vineyards will be waiting. P.S. Do not forget the key. Okay.
Apparently someone's sabotaging operations at Vermentino.
Clearly.
But the letter doesn't say who. Need to keep looking. Could still find out.
So whoever tried to sabotage Vermentino right over here got themselves killed. Or at least one of the workers got themselves killed. Can I? No, I was in... Okay, fine, I'll loot that and then I'll investigate this. Yeah, just normally killed by arc spores. Alright, well we at least know that sabotage is actually happening right now. It's not just unfortunate bad luck. Which honestly was kind of out of the question from the very get-go, but nonetheless. That still makes me curious about what the hell is going on in that case. And who is responsible for this? Like, okay, this is Vermentino getting sabotaged. Is this the Coronata people responsible for it? Or maybe Vermentino themselves are responsible? Like they're trying to shove all of this misfortune into the shoes of the Coronata people and thus try to get them out of business? Wine wars. Not to be underestimated. And thus that leaves us with the optional activity of searching Coronata for proof of sabotage. I certainly want to look around, for sure. However, before we do that, I mean, we are in the neighborhood, sort of, anyway, right now. I'm gonna quickly travel towards Corvo Bianco, get Roach's stable, travel onwards towards here to see what other trouble still awaits us, and then all the way back to Plegamund. Maybe through the Cockatrice Inn. Just, we'll take this side of the story to kind of avoid them as much as possible right now. And then we'll try and see what kind of stuff we can find at Coronata. Either proof of sabotage or we find sabotage of their own from the Vermentino side. Either way, issues right now need to be solved. Which means, Roach, time for us to be a harbinger of peace. Hello to the Sanstrator Valley. Well, apparently we now finally got a marker for that, even though we've been in the Sanstrator Valley for all this time. Anyway, the Sanstrator Valley is a center of world wine production. It is on this valley's vine-covered slopes that one can find Castel Ravello, Coronata and Vermentino, the estates of famous winemaking families which have for centuries been the envy of every other vintner. And clearly thus causing a whole lot of issues. Maybe Castle Ravello is responsible for the issues happening with Coronata and Vermentino. Possibly. Who knows? Either way, now that we are starting to get inside of the wine business with our own vineyards, again, all the more reason that we have to solve these bloody issues. Because if our neighbors are fighting, we do not want to get caught in the crossfire. Oh, and would you look at that? It seems that Barnabas Basil has been hard at work. This be our garden. Hello, Corvo Bianco Garden. Here you will find the plants you need to create dyes to change the color of gear and witcher sets. Any plants you pick will grow back after a certain time. Only for the dyes? I mean, that's helpful in and of itself. I guess. Celandine, Molly Arrow, and Fiber, that's all great. Anything special? I mean, blow ball is always nice. Do we have the more rarer ingredients, or is this all the basics? Fool's parsley, ripleaf. Ripleaf is a little bit rare, I guess. I've had rarer stuff, but nonetheless, it is very nice to have. And did we also manage to
now where'd you get them
get this upgraded? Yes, we did. I honestly can't remember what I spent my money on, but the greenhouse. Here you will find the herbs you need to create mutagens or change their colors. Any herbs you pick will grow after a certain time. Awesome. What I'm wondering is, okay, blue lotus flower. This is gonna be winter cherry. Nice. Nazeri basil. Alright. Well, I will take it all. I'd love to have it. At least some of it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it at this point because I'm getting a whole lot more mutagens. But nonetheless, a very nice addition. Barnaby, I am very happy with what you have supplied me. And I want more. How are you doing? Please, I have money to spend. And I know you're the right man for the job.
Renovations coming along all right?
You ought to be the final judge of that, sir. Yet, in my humble opinion, they are progressing splendidly.
I agree.
Laborers have completed all the general renovations. Also, the furnishings you had me order have arrived.
Oh, the guest room. Yeah, of course. I need to check that one out as well. But, in the meantime, do you think we could do some more renovating?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Well, you mentioned the grounds or the house being done, or either of them being done. Let's start with the grounds. Most important thing,
to get into this whole
I have a
renovating
promise
thing.
to uphold.
There must be other things we can improve.
But of course. And have you anything specific in mind, sir?
Very much so. I'd say that Roach deserves a roomier stable.
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I've finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
You have my word right here, right now. Please, I'd like to have a decent stable for Roach.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days.
Well, that's more than enough
Will
time
you
for
need
me.
anything else, sir?
Yes, I would like to do some work on the house as well now that we're at it. Whether or not I need it is a different question, but I just feel like I want to have this finished.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
I agree thoroughly, with every fiber of my being.
And of course, we both need to live here right now, so although this is not necessary, order another weapon rack.
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
You have my word for this. 2 additional racks for 500, okay.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation.
I love the
Is
delivery
there
times
anything-
here.
Anything else you require, sir?
Yes, something along the lines of armor stands, maybe.
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witch's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Please do, Barnaby. 2 additional armor stands will do.
Yes, just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand.
Well, any stand
This
is
time
happy enough for me,
tomorrow,
but
we shall be ready to display your finest finds.
I'd really like to hear
Is
that.
there anything else you require, sir?
I'm afraid not at this point in time. So, thank you very much.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Which also really quickly gives me a moment to check the damages in regards to the money. 35,000. That's good enough for me for now. I love the stairs in regards to the guest chamber. Very fancy. They don't exactly have a door for privacy and whatnot, but oh my, does that look gorgeous. Yeah. Whoever will sleep here in the end. I have paintings. They will have a lovely time. I know I'm supposed to help the Coronata people out and whatnot, but paintings. Okay, I want to see. Yeah, that will be brilliant. Alright, let's see what other paintings we can hang up on the walls. I mean, we have got a few spots available to us. Although I really don't know what would be best. I mean, I've got to just go by feeling. Knight returning from his quest. That could work. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe there is something better over here. But I'm not a fan of the self-portraits and whatnot, like the strange people on my walls. No time. Ooh. Harvest Time White Orchards. That's a good memory for sure. Yeah, let's go with that one. I like it, Barnaby. Do you like it? I mean, it's not all that important whether or not you like it. It's my house. I need to like it. But I like it. And did we have any more places for paintings? I think only in our room in that case. Like we had you over there. Only you remaining. Well, what would I like to have inside of my own room? Something about Govir, ship leaving harbor, Bell of Angrai. Matilda's first steps, reproduction. What would that be? I have got no clue. I'm not a great fan. So how about something else? I mean, we have Still Life, the Coming of Ludovic, a reproduction. Let's go with the Beauclair Palace. I mean, the place is rather beautiful. And with that, I'm gonna say I'm gonna store my trophy. I have the fist fighting trophy. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see. Alright, storing the rest of my paintings, because we don't need those anymore at this point in time. And I don't need my sword anymore. I'm just gonna store some stuff. And although I do love the Beauclair painting here, I was just reminded of the fact that I do have another painting. And although I hate to hang it in my home, I kind of feel like I have to. Just for the story's sake. I dislike it, but at the same time, I love it all the same. Alright, Roach, I have fulfilled my promise to you. A grandiose stable will be built in your glory. Or it will be refurbished. Building an entirely new stable will be... It can't be an entirely new stable, otherwise we have to break down the previous thing, and that would ruin the aesthetics of the place. It will be glorious, I'm sure of it. Either way, before we move on, really quickly, why not use my lab over here to craft a few more potions? Surely that will help. Especially because if we are going to be dealing with more and more stuff in regard to archospores in this issue approach, If we are going to be dealing with Archospores, I know you dislike Archospores, I dislike them too. But I for sure want to be ready with my Golden Oriole. Either way, moving onwards, let's deal with the final problem that Vermentino is dealing with. And then I really wonder what kind of trouble Coronata have got themselves into as well. Oh, it seems like it's quite a distance in order to get to this little issue for Vermentino. Like, is this gonna be another missing person? Probably, maybe? Or is this, again, part of their estate, their vineyard? Like, if this is part of their estate and their vineyard, bloody hell, our neighbors have really got it well. For real. But I've got a feeling... Oh, actually... Oh, God. Alright, alright. More Archospores to be expected. I am not gonna do this without Golden Oriole. I am not doing this without Cursed Oil. You are just buggers. Absolute bloody buggers. Okay, it would help if I actually grabbed my sword, just fighting you guys with bare fists, although quite the feat. Not something we would want to do. Luckily, there's only one of you. Was it really only one? Well, I'm okay with that, but I'm also wondering if this is part of Vermentino Vineyard. They really got their stuff in order. Alright, folks. Yeah, I know about the Beauclair Palace. I picked that up and I stashed it away. It's all fine. Happy to see that there was only one Archospore. However, any possible further clues? Because there's constantly these dead people. Excuse me, sorry. Letter to a lover. Oh dear. My darling Melanie, I write you this letter while lapping up the last rays of the sun, which is just now hiding behind the horrendous crest of Mount Gorgon. It shall not be a long letter for two reasons. The first, it will be soon too dark to write, and the second, I have important duties to attend to. Miss Matilda has ordered me to see to the security of the newly built vineyard on Pavone Slope, and to see to it attentively, for ill business is afoot of late at our Vermentino. When not bandits, it's these yellow monstrous parasites. I'll spend some time here, withering with longing for you, my darling, like a vine pining for the touch of life-giving lights. Yours forever, Laurent. This entire situation has caused so much pain and suffering. I 100% want to know who is responsible for this. Be it Vermentino, be it Coronata. Whatever has to happen, we're solving this, one way or another. It was not easy, but the Witcher managed to resolve the troubles plaguing the Vermentino vineyard. And pleased with the job, well done, he headed back to Matilda to collect his pay. Not yet, because without investigating Coronata's problems, let Matilda take over Bellegarde or continue investigating and deal with Liam's problems. I'm continuing investigating, because I'm a nosy little bugger. And we, for sure, are gonna go where exactly? I was gonna say towards Cockatrice Inn and whatnot, but... Yeah, I still want to avoid possibly going there and accidentally having her ask me of, is stuff solved? Yeah, it is, but no. We are going towards Cockatrice Inn and then slowly head off north. What could possibly go wrong? Well, hello there. We have got ourselves a noon wraith. Greetings. I'm not sure what you're doing here, but you're in my neighborhood, and I'm afraid that won't do. So, as a result... Okay, please, just get... are we really gonna do that again? Alright, fine. You wanna do that? We'll do that. One by one. Roach, just hang on tight. Won't take long. I've done this many times before. I can defeat the Noon Wraith. Surely. Won't be any issue in the slightest. Just stay inside of my circle. And there we go. Yeah, good sir, you were smart to not deal with this, but nonetheless. Having Noon Wraiths just flying about the place. We know how dangerous they were back in Velen, how much trouble they can cause to the people working these fields. So we're just being a very good neighbor. The Dulcinea windmill, where all of our trouble still started. Has no one decided to clear up the mess that is our Goliath friend? I can't remember what his name was. Either way, God, that thing must reek like there's no tomorrow. We're leaving this place. We're heading onwards. This is no longer our issue. We have got wine wars to deal with. With our first stop being right so fast, in Roach. These woods. Right, Roach. I see the Archospore bulbs. You just wait here. It will be fine. God, those things. Whoever decided to cultivate them, I mean, they're monsters. I doubt that people would actually cultivate, well, Archospores in general, but nonetheless, there's such a massive bother. Whoa, what did you just eat? What did you just eat? Was that a human? You better not eat humans. Okay, there's only one of them. I like the fact that there's only one of them. How about... You need to bloody well burn. That's it, that's it. Come on. At least you really don't stand too much of a chance. Especially when they're all on their own. Ah. Well, that's the first issue for Coronata solved, but there'll be many more. And while we're at it, for sure, gonna take a look around. I was about to say, where did the Archospore stuff go? But my question right now is, okay, are we capable of finding anything of importance here that could possibly lead to clues regarding this whole sabotage? There is stuff up there, but that's not what we're looking for. Can I even get on top of there? Yes, I can. Okay, these people might need this stuff, but... Okay, I liked Liam the least out of the two. And I can always use more green armor dye, possibly. Thank you very much. Alright, so... By the looks of things, I am not exactly noticing or sensing anything that might point into the direction of sabotage in this regard, except for, of course, the more dead people. A list marked with the seal of Liam Coronata. Alright. Bogdan, we must take unusual precautions. We still do not know where these giant parasites are coming from, so put out additional guards. Burn torches day and night and never let the fires go out. Those wild plants are vulnerable to fire. Remember, our forest herbarium is vital. Without the flavorings you secure for us, we will never manage to finish producing the spiced wine in which we have placed so much hope. I know men are afraid and do not wish to work, so instead of the stick, which I have heard you are overly fond of using, announce I am raising their wages by 2 crowns. And furthermore, they can report to the kitchen at the end of the week for a pan of pâté. Liam Coronata. Okay, I'm liking Liam a little bit more at this rate. However, still a case of how the bloody hell did all these Archospores get inside of these vineyard areas? Because, yeah. We need to dig a little bit deeper. Which probably means a whole lot more trouble for us. There's no caves here, so... Nope. I'd say onwards we go. Onwards to number 2. And by the looks of things, it is most likely best for us to go all the way in that direction near the bridge. However... Greetings, friends!
Help!
Help? With what? Do you think I'm gonna kill you? I mean, if you truly want that to happen, sure thing. But that will be entirely up to you, because, seriously, it is my Quen that is pushing them back, I think. I do not mind my Quen being the result of what's starting to push all of you back. Also, you have got my back completely open to you. You had so many opportunities to try and hit me there. See, your archery friend tries. How did you decide to not hit me? I mean, really? Anyway, really, let us kill? Come on, you're wiser than that. Or not. If you say, I will grant you death. Nah, right now, it for sure comes for you. Ah, silly little bandits. Surprised you're running around the place still. But I guess not everyone can be that organized as the Hans is. Either way, you've got treasure. Show me. Unfinished report, a key to a travel chest, and to some ducal guardsman's trousers. Hello. As per your orders, Philiberts, we joined Conrad Witt's expedition. A truly dense fool, that one. Set out from Caravista, meaning to reach London Exeter on his own. And best part is, he wasn't going to do any trading along the way. Said he's made a bet with some pals that he could reach his goal in less than 80 days. His wagon was chock full of supplies, along with an altogether weighty trunk of Nilfgaardian florins attached to the coach box. We drank and ate all night at the peasantry on his coin. I've still got heartburn. Didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to let us join him on this journey. Our suggestion to pitch camp outside the city didn't raise the slightest suspicion. They finished the job without even getting our hands dirty. But alas, Suzanne swung the hammer a bit too weakly. Skull didn't crack at once. And even though that cretin was drunk as a lord, he howled bloody murder and spooked the horses. To make things worse, they were already harnessed, so they dragged the wagon straight into the lake. We're eager to get the blazes out of here as quick as possible, because this place is crawling with us bleeding knights errants and ducal guardsmen. But, as if out of spite, the wagons got stuck in the mud. A large ink blot renders the rest of the report illegible. Well, the most important bit is that the poor man is not going to finish his journey around the place in 80 days, and that our loot right now is in the middle of the lake. Well, I guess we can make a quick stop by the lake. I mean, we need a bath anyway after dealing with all of these archosaurs. Surely that won't hurt. Yeah, that wagon really did not get very far. Oh, what a shame. Oh, hey, look, there's more people here. Greetings. Are you one of the bandits trying to pull the stuff out of there, or... Oh, yes, you are.
I can smell you, Ascarian, already.
Well, that's just disturbing, honestly. How did you hit me there with just the smallest little swing? Either way, doesn't matter. You're going down. Really? Okay, I applaud your creativity in trying to get me while I'm off guard and whatnot, but nonetheless, bad choice. That's all I'll say. So, friends, you want to meet the same fate? Or do you want to burn? I mean, the water is right there. Well, guess you were a little bit too slow. You only had some chains with you? What were you going to use those for? To drown yourself in the lake? I mean, a few chains are really not going to pull this one out. That's what I'll say. Either way, your treasure now belongs to me. And of course, pink arm dye, not really what I'm after. Blindness of the 5 chivalric virtues, nice. Not sure if Roach will like those, but I can always sell them. And you are the most important bits. We've got a chitinous shell, hardened leather, infused crystals, lots of dimeridium, and orichalcum ore. Yeah, I'll take it. Chicken liver pate. I'm sure that will be lovely. Maybe a little bit wet, but you can't have it all. Either way, back to the business at hand. That bridge over there, that is our next stop, because then we can loop around all the way up here. Maybe get distracted with the mutual Beauclair Wild Kingdom situation. Or not. I want to fix this whole wine war situation right here, right now. I'm going to try and avoid that. We'll return there later, because we need to go back up there anyway at a later point. To the bridge, and then all the other locations. At least until we can figure out what the deal is with this wine war. Oh my, are those trees or? Oh wait, we've got a troll with a bridge. 2 trolls with a bridge. Well, that's problematic. But are those giant trees? The oaks and whatnot? Can we even go there? I kind of want to go there, just to see. But not today, not now. Okay, you've got the hidden treasure going on here. Gentlemen, I come in peace. I am looking to cross this bridge in the hopes to figure out what the hell is going on. You are... Hi. Yeah, I kind of fear for that. I mean, we could just talk. That's all that we need, right? Just talk. No smash. Nope, I guess no talk, just smash. Well, if that's what you're after, sure thing, I'll give you exactly what you want. I'm very sorry. Where are the days of the kind rock trolls? I mean, I hate the idea that I have to kill the rock trolls, because most of the time, they are pretty nice. However, you fellas, definitely not. Okay. Erendite is absolutely butchering you in regards to damage right here, right now. As long as I don't get hit. As long as I don't get hit. And the damage, what I've got going on right now is just utterly painful. Ooh, I think I heard your skull crack on that one. Yikes. Either way, if you're not gonna ask for toll and whatnot, and you're just gonna stop people and murder them, I'm sorry. Yeah, your days are numbered. Either way, letter to Cosmo Cyril, key to a lockbox. Hello. Brother, enough of this hesitation, this fretting, these feelings of guilt. Liam Coronata pays you practically nothing, and you've got a family to feed. So do as I say, load up a cart with barrels of that new spiced wine, and in the night, quiet as a mouse, haul it away from the estate. Head northwest, and when you cross the stream, you'll find men waiting for you. Give them the barrels. They must be desperate to get this wine, because merely as down payment, they've handed me a pleasantly heavy pouch. Just be careful, because a pair of those vile rock trolls hunts in the Blessure Valley. How trolls end up there, you ask? They were imported. For the tourney, for nights of battle, for the crowd's amusement. The thing is, they fled the transport and began slaughtering their way across the land. P.S. Hide the share of the down payments I've sent, because if someone finds you with that kind of coin, they'll start asking questions, and our business will end quicker than it began. Okay, so this is the second time we're hearing of someone dealing with trying to obtain barrels of wine from someone else, in this case being Coronata. Also, importing creatures to fight in the tourney. Bad idea. Either way, your stuff, for sure, has turned into a complete mess. I will take some wine, I guess. However, where would your secret stash be? Hello, formula for blue armor die. I will take that. Where would you have left your stash? While helping Liam the Coronata restore his vineyard to its former glory, Geralt, nosy as ever, came upon a letter. He learned of a worker at Coronata who had been disloyal to his employer, selling spiced wine on the side at quite a premium. The gold he had earned through his wicked ways now lay buried beneath a pile of manure. Well, ain't that peachy? And where would that pile of manure be? That would be all the way... Not there. All the way over there. I'd say coin does stink, and that coin needs a wash very soon. Either way, can I focus on that one? There's only one I can focus on. Can I? It wants me to go over there. Well, I guess that's fine. By the way, no further treasure remaining here. Doesn't look like it. Except for a few more cards here. At least people can now safely cross the bridge again. But, you trolls could have managed. Sure, you were captured by people, and I guess that means you might hold a grudge, but you had a chance at life. Construct a proper bridge. Do a good job. But no, you had to go and slaughter. Oh well, no longer my issue.
The Toussaint tournaments may be glorious, but I really wish they'd just not have knights fight against captured monsters. First that sad Shalmar, and now this story of trolls. I guess they were rabbit, but with those tournaments, all that glitters is clearly not gold.